What? I want to know who it is. Oh no, come on, Sid, come on, please, let's just go. Look, stupid people go back, okay? Smart people run, we're smart people, so we should just get the fuck out of here.
Hey spooky pretties, welcome back to my channel. I'm sorry for the delay in this week's schedule, but I hope you all had a fantastic holiday weekend. I know I did. It was a nice, refreshing little break. It was really fun to spend time with my family and eat lots of good food. I hope you guys had a wonderful, wonderful feast. Leftovers for days here at my house. I don't know about you guys. But anyways, so I'm back continuing my Scream 2 wardrobe series videos. Today we are going with Miss Hallie's jacket, played by actress Elise Neal. Before we get into the jacket itself, I wanted to talk a little bit about this character of Hallie in Scream 2 and also my experience going to the event held by Onset Cinema at Agnes Scott College last April of 2019. So in regards to Hallie, after we lose Tatum, it was a pretty big blow for the fans. Everybody loved Tatum. She was hilarious and quirky, and she was a good friend to Sydney, and she was funny, and it was hard to see her go, especially in the way she did. It was pretty depressing, especially when she screams out "Mom." It's tough. So, you know, Scream 2 comes, we're thinking there's no way to replace Tatum. Well, I wouldn't say Hallie replaced her, but I would say Hallie was awesome. She was refreshing, she was extremely nice, extremely kind, also very funny. She had some of the best lines in the movie, and it was very, very obvious that she cared about Sydney's well-being. So while I don't think she replaced Tatum, she was her own unique person, and I loved her. And she was smart. She knew to run away, that stupid people don't go back. And they weren't stupid people. Well, poor Sydney, traumatized as she is, while I understand that she wanted to go back, she was tired of running, Hallie was right. And because Sid had to go back and see what was going on, she loses her best friend. Again, like, you think Sydney would learn. That's like one of the only times that Sydney really, really frustrates me, is her determination. I mean, I get it. Sydney, I get you, girl. But we lost Hallie because of this. I didn't agree with you on that. So anyways, much respect to Hallie. Huge respect to Elise Neal, who nailed that performance. Love her. Fantastic. So the first time I actually saw Hallie's jacket in person was at the Onset Cinema event in April 2019. For those of you who don't know, Onset Cinema is a company that runs movie screenings on location of where the movies have been filmed. So most of Scream 2 was filmed at Agnes Scott College in Georgia. It's an all-women's college, and it was the college that was actually used in Scream 2. So when we see the characters at the gazebo, walking around on campus, when Randy takes his phone call, when Gail does the interview with Chief Lewis Hartley, and all of it was filmed on Agnes Scott's property, and that's where Onset Cinema was held. And they had a screening of Scream 2 there on the lawn, right by the gazebo, and also actress Elise Neal came and was a guest of the event. She was there to sign autographs, to talk with fans, to take pictures in the gazebo, and then also she stayed for the screening. And it was the first time she'd been back there since filming. So it was not only really fun for fans, but it was obvious she was having so much fun being back there. And it was a great experience to see her witness everything again, you know, after it had been over 20 years since she'd been there. So I had to do the math in my head. So it was pretty cool. And I just wanted to talk a little bit about that event. It was extremely well done. The tour of the campus was fantastic. We got to visit, like I've mentioned, the gazebo. We visited the library where Cotton confronts Sydney. We also visited, and this was probably my favorite part, we visited the cafeteria where they eat lunch, and also where Derek sings to Sydney and professes his love to her in front of the entire school while also giving her his Greek letters. It's a big no-no, but it's tradition. So, but not only did we get to visit that, some of the fans actually ate a meal there, myself included. There was like an hour break between when Elise was gonna sign and when the movie was gonna start. And we were told the cafeteria was open. So some of us went over there and we actually had a meal there. And it consisted of like a buffet style. And we had what I remember, I think I had like barbecue chicken, stuffed peppers. I honestly can't remember what else. They also had, you know, soda. And I remember I had like grape soda and orange soda. And then they had an ice cream bar. It was just, not only was the food delicious, but it just felt so surreal to be eating a meal there after that iconic scene with Derek and Sydney and the rest of the cast. It was surreal. There's no other word to describe it. Not much in the cafeteria has changed at all. I mean, the tables were different and the chairs were different, but everything else was the same. So in the movie, the food location is actually blocked out by a big backdrop mural. So when you go into the cafeteria, the only thing that's really different today is that mural is not there. So like when you're staring at the entire room, there's like this painting. Well, behind that painting is like where the buffet and stations of food is open. That's not there in real life, or at least it's not there today. But I don't think it was there before. I think it was purposely there for the movie, but I could be wrong. I might be wrong. But anyways, so other than that, there was really no other difference. It looked exactly like it does in the movie. And it was just very, very cool to be there and eat a meal there with fellow fans and my friends. It was just an experience I will never forget. So Elise herself was fantastic, extremely nice. She answered a lot of questions about being on set and filming there. She took a bunch of photos in the gazebo wearing this jacket, and then she let fans know that she was going to be auctioning off the jacket on eBay. Well, considering my large Scream 2 collection already, I knew I had to have it. I knew it was gonna be an all-out war on eBay, but I was determined to get this jacket, and here we are today. So I also brought the pieces I had from Scream 2 to on-set cinema so other fans could get a close-up look of them in person. It was really, really fun to see everybody's reaction when they realized these were the actual costumes in Scream 2. And it was really cool to be able to bring those to fans to see. And now to add this to my collection after Elise was wearing it there during the event, it's also very, very cool. So I'm glad I won the eBay war. It was tough. It was down to the last minute or the last bid, last possible second. But I got it. Sigh of relief. And I'm very, very grateful that I did. And I wanted to share with you guys basically a COA from Elise. It had a sticker on it and it says her name, her signature. And I had to break the seal to open the letter. But basically it just says, thank you for your purchase. I had this jacket for over 20 years, so enjoy it. I definitely am. This is my signature and verification. This is the jacket I wore on set of Scream 2. Sincerely, Elise Neal. Fantastic. Another thing I wanted to mention about on-set cinema was I actually remembered incorrectly in my last video. I said I had only worn my Ghostface Extras robe once. That is not true. I'm not sure how I forgot about this, but I've actually worn it twice. The first time was just to try it on at home for fun, take a couple pictures. The second time, however, was much more exciting. I actually wore it at the on-set cinema event. I put it on, I took some pictures with fans, I took some pictures of myself in it on campus, and then I also took pictures of myself in it with Elise. And I have some really awesome pictures with her in that costume. It's probably, along with eating in the lunchroom, the best thing that happened at the event. It was really, really fun. It was really, really cool to take those pictures with her. And I hope you guys enjoy checking them out. So now we're going to take a closer look at the jacket itself.
Here is a closer look of Hallie's jacket worn by actress Elise Neal. It is slightly faded over time. If you can see, the yellow here is brighter than the yellow or cream, if you want to call it, over here. There is a little blood left over, just a little. If you can see right here, most of the blood is on this sleeve. But there is a bit more kind of throughout the jacket. Let's get you guys some close-up details of this. Some more blood right there. I'm going to switch it over to the back side so you guys can take a look at that. Another look at the blood that is left on the sleeve. And there's just a little bit of blood on the back. Sorry for the wobbles. Very, very light splatter throughout. I hope you guys enjoyed this up-close look of Hallie's jacket in Scream 2.
So before we go today, I wanted to thank you guys once again for tuning in. I had a lot of fun revisiting my experience of being on set of Scream 2 and how I acquired this jacket. It brought up a lot of good memories. And I also wanted to mention my giveaway that I'm having on my Instagram page. I have a horror holiday giveaway that's ending tonight, so get your entries in. It is once again taking place on my Instagram, and my username is ScreamQueen89, so check that out. Get your entries in last minute. So I hope you guys have been enjoying these videos of my Scream 2 wardrobe pieces. I know I have. I'm having a blast doing this. And I will be coming back at you next week with the video for Dewey and Gale. I can't wait. It'll be a scream. Did you get that on film?
Yes, I got that on film. Come on.